ఐ కెన్ సే. ఓకే. మనకి చాలా లూప్సే ఉంటాయన్నమాట. సో అవి ఎలా ఏంటి అని చెప్పేసి మనం ఇంకా ఫర్దర్‌గా చూద్దాము. బట్ యాస్ ఆఫ్ నౌ బేసిక్‌గా చూస్తే సో వీ హావ్ 3 టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ లూప్స్. ఓకే. దోస్ ఆర్ లైక్ ఫర్ లూప్ అండ్ వైల్ లూప్ అండ్ డూ వైల్ లూప్. Okay. So why do we need to have these loops? Okay. So for example, okay, I just want to print one name like 100 times. Let's take 10 times. Okay. For example, maybe I have the name. Let's take my name. Okay. So not here. Okay. Over here. Okay. Here I just want to print my name equal to my name is like a Sai Kumar. I just want to print my name like a or 10 times, guys. Okay. So we know, so we can just use console.log my name. Okay. Like this, like a 10 times we can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and these 5, 10. We are done with the 10. So if I open the same thing in the console log, okay. So we got the 10 times, as you can see, we got the 10 times. Okay. So now, see, we are repeating the same code, guys. Actually, we are repeating the same. See, console.log, the same thing we are repeating. But instead of printing like this, okay, now we have the 10 times. But I just want to print the same thing like a 20 times. What I can do, I can copy paste. Now it become now 20. But what if I want to print 100 times? Okay, this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. See. So see, I'm copy pasting entire thing. Okay, see, this is like we are repeating the same code without making any sense. This is not making any sense. We are just repeating the same code, right? So instead of repeating the same code like 100 times, if I want, what if I want to print 1,000 times? Okay, do I need to write 1,000 times? No, actually, we should not do these kind of things, guys. Okay, we should not do these kind of things. Okay, we should not write this many times. Okay. So for that only we are having the loops. Okay, what loop will do is going to print the same thing. That means it's going to print the same my name Saikmar like 100 times or 1,000 times or 10,000 times, guys. Okay, 10,000 times. Okay, so for that we have the loops. Okay, it's going to print the repeatedly. It's going to print the same thing, same content. Okay, so for that the syntax is going to look like this, guys. For we have to write like a for. You can see we are having the same block code. So see, this is called block of scope. Okay, so I'll tell you the difference as well after discussing the about these loops. Okay, so this is like a for keyword, guys. Okay, for is like a keyword. Here we have to open up this parenthesis. Okay, and after that we have to have these curly braces, to opening curly brace and closing curly brace. Okay, over here inside of this parenthesis, okay, we have to write the actual code. Okay, so there we have to have the variable, guys. Okay, from where we have to initialize. Okay, so I just want to have it from the 1. Okay, I just want to have it from the 1 so that I can print it like a from 1 to 10 times. Okay, so for that this is like a same variable, guys. You can see this is like a let I have just taken like I or number I can take. That's fine, that's totally fine. People are going to take it as a I means iterator, guys. It's going to iterate multiple times. Okay, it's going to iterate like circle. That's the reason people are going to take the I actually. So that's the reason they are taking the I. Same thing, instead of taking on the top, we are taking over here. That's it. Okay, we are taking over here. That's it. Same, let I equal to 0. It's like a variable only. Okay. Next here we are going to have some condition, guys. Okay, condition. Okay. Later we are going to have something over here, the increment. Okay, increment. Okay, here we are going to have the condition. Okay, over after that we are going to have something called the increment. This is called the initialization. Okay, initialization. Okay, initialization or initialize SA as well. People are going to keep it like that as well, or people are going to have the Z as well. Okay, so initialization we are going to have, this is like a condition, this is like an increment we are going to have. So in the initialization we are going to have the variable. Okay, it's like a where we have to start from, where it should start from the 1. Okay, here we have to have the condition, actually condition, sorry, not condition. Okay, so this is like a condition we are going to have. Okay, so here we have to write like a from condition, like how many times we have to have the condition is true. Like I'll tell you. So for example, సో మనకి 10 టైమ్స్ కావాలని చెప్పి అనుకున్నాం అనుకోండి. సో మనము ఈ కండిషన్ అనేది ఇక్కడ ఎలా రాయాల్సి ఉంటుందంటే, ఓకే, వీఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు రైట్ సమ్ కండిషన్ ఓవర్ హియర్ వెన్ ఎవర్ ద ఐ షుడ్ బి లెస్ దెన్ 10. ఓకే, ఐ వాల్యూ ఈజ్ లైక్ 1. సో దట్ షుడ్ బి లెస్ దెన్ 10 సో దట్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు ఇటరేట్ 10 టైమ్స్ గైస్. ఓకే, దట్స్ లైక్ ఎ కండిషన్ అంటిల్ అన్లెస్ ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు ట్రూ. సో ఇట్స్ గోయింగ్ టు ప్రింట్ అంటే, సో ఇది కండిషన్ అనేది ట్రూ ఉన్నంత వరకు మాత్రము ఇది ఫర్ లూప్ అనేది ప్రింట్ అవుతూ ఉంటుంది, కంటిన్యూగా రిపీట్ చేస్తూ ఉంటుంది అనమాట. So we have the if condition as well as the for loop is also a loop. It's going to work based on a condition, guys. Okay, but this is going to repeatedly it's like it's going to repeatedly print the some statement or some name or something like that. So it's going to repeatedly prints until unless that condition is going to satisfy. Otherwise it's going to terminate. Okay, so here we are going to have the condition, so that here we can just write the condition like until unless I value. So we are having the let I equal to 1. Okay, so I value should be greater than or less than or equal to 10. That means I value always should be less than 10. That means we have the I value already 1. So here it's going to have initially it's going to have 1 always less than 10. That's like a true. Okay, if it is true, it's going to print something. Okay, it's going to print something. Over here we have to write like that. We have to write some code. That's totally fine. We will write anyhow. Okay, block of code we can write something like that, block of code. Okay, so here always it's going to be 1, and after that it's going to be true 2, later it's going to be 3 4 5 till 9 10, and after that it's going to be 11. In that case it's not going to be true, it's going to be false. In that situation the for loop is going to terminate. Okay, so that's how the for loop is. Here we are going to have something called increment, guys. That means we have to increase the I value always. Okay, so now what we can do is we already know we can just do like this, I equal to I plus 1. This is like a one way we already know. Okay, instead of that we can just do plus equal to 1. This is like another way. Okay, we can do this thing as well, or I equal to I plus 1. Like this also it's going to work. That means, so we are increasing the I value. For example, we have 1. Okay, internally it is going to increase 1 plus 1. That means 2. Okay, next it's going to print the code, and the 2 is going to be over here. Okay, 2 less than or equal to 10. Okay, 2 less than or equal to 10 innocence. That is true. Okay, this block of code is going to print. Later I value going to increase 2 plus 1. That's like a 3. And it is going to be 3 value now, 3 less than or equal to 10 internally. That's going to be happen in internally, guys. Okay, 3 less than or equal to 10, that is true. Okay, it's like always going to be continue like this. So here 3 already we are having I plus 1, it's like a I plus 1. Okay, so I plus 1, it's like 3 plus 1 4, and 4 is less than or equal to 10. That's going to print again, and here again it's going after printing, so it's going to increase again like I plus, that's mean 4 plus 1 5. 5 is less than or equal to 10, that is true, and it's going to print the same thing, and it is going to print 1 by increase by 1. That's like 5 plus 1 6. So here it is going to check again, 6 less than or equal to 10, that is true, and it is going to be after it's going to print something, and after that it is going to be 6 plus 7, 6 plus 1 7, and 7 is less than or equal to 10, that is true. So here always it's like that only until unless it's going to be 10 less than or equal to 10, that is true, and here it's going to print something. After that here it is going to increase by 1, 10 plus 1 11. 11 is not less than or equal to 10, so it's going to be false, so that the for loop is going to terminate. Okay, that's how it is. We will see the implementation as well. That means internally how it is going to work, we will see as well. So as of now what I'm going to do is I'm going to print the same my name. Okay, my name on the top we have a variable, right? So we have the my name. So now I'm just writing C. Okay, here actually this is not taking, so here we have to write something like another way, plus plus. Okay, but still what is happening? For loop I equal to 0, I less than 10. Okay, this for loop is okay. We have to open up once again. What's happening? See, this is printed 10 times my name. So here I plus 1, we'll see this one. See, same thing, it's printed 10 times. You can see we have another increment operator, guys. We have another increment operator that's like a plus plus. We will discuss about that one as well, but not now, after some time. Okay, see, we have printed same thing, guys, same thing 10 times. That's the reason here we are getting the 10. But if we need to have individual sigma 1, sigma 2, sigma 3, something like that, so we have this I value is now 1. Okay, so here if I can print the I as well, so now we are going to get individual values. You can see 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to 10. That means this I value is always going to increase by from where, from 1. Okay, if I am taking, we are taking from the 1, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Here it is increasing by 1, always it is checking the condition as well. That's the reason we are getting 10 times. Okay, now we will see it, the actual implementation, guys.